When I was 12, my father told me never to lock the bathroom door. He didn't say why, only that if I did, something might decide to visit while I was alone in there. I laughed it off back then. But now, years later, I wish I'd listened. Because some doors, once locked, can never be opened the same way again. Dad told me this after dinner one winter night. He sat me down in our old kitchen, his hands still wet from washing dishes, and looked me dead in the eyes. "Promise me, son, never lock the bathroom door." I thought it was stupid. Who doesn't lock it? I whined and rolled my eyes. He didn't laugh. He just wiped his hands and stared out the frosted window. It all really began when we moved into my grandfather's old house. It smelled of dust and old wood. The pipes rattled, the walls moaned when the wind howled. And the bathroom was the worst part. The bathroom had a clawfoot tub, cracked tiles, and a crooked mirror that never stayed clean. The lock was an old brass slide bolt that clicked shut with a sound like loading a gun. One night, after everyone was asleep, I decided to break Dad's rule. I filled the tub to the brim, locked the door, and sank into the hot water. The house groaned around me, but I told myself I was safe. Then I heard it, a soft tap, tap, tap on the other side of the door. I laughed nervously. Pipes, I thought, just old pipes, but the tapping turned into a scraping, a dragging, clawing sound right at the lock. "Dad!" I called, but my voice sounded tiny against the hiss of the water. Heart racing, I stood in the tub and wiped the misty mirror with my trembling hand. My reflections stared back, but the eyes were too dark, the mouth too wide, and behind my shoulder, a shape moved in the fog. I leapt out of the tub, slipping on the wet tiles. I tugged at the bolt. It wouldn't move. Outside, the scraping turned to whispering. My name, repeated over and over. I banged on the door, screaming for Dad. I don't know how long I screamed. Then suddenly the door flew open. Dad burst in, dragging me out, wrapping me in a towel. Neither of us spoke. We didn't need to. Years passed. I grew up, left that house behind, but the fear never left me. My wife thinks it's silly that I won't lock the bathroom door. My kids tease me about my baths, but they don't know. Sometimes I visit Dad's grave in that old town. I stand by the headstone, whisper thanks for trying to protect me. And sometimes, when the wind blows just right, I swear I hear it again. The tap, tap, tap. Some secrets stay locked forever. Others tap until you answer. I know now I can never lock the bathroom door.
And you shouldn't either. Sleep well tonight.
Some stories stay with us forever, and some shadows never really leave. If you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss the next whisper from the darkness. Leave a comment if you dare, and tell us, will you lock your bathroom door tonight? Thank you for listening to A Whispers, where every story is a secret waiting to be told. Sleep well, if you can.